more deeply. This is a deep knowing. This isn't just a surface knowledge I can recite a memory verse kind of knowing. This is knowing God. The more you know God, the more you have the gifts that He's given to give you everything that you need to live life. This morning, I was sitting over at this table during first service. Band was up playing. And I was kind of thinking through what we're going to talk about, praying a little bit. And as I am apt to do, my ADD brain took off and started cruising around for a while. I started thinking about, I really want to be a good preacher. I really want to be an excellent communicator. A guy that I know who works with pastors said, you know, I've talked to a lot of pastors, and all of them, consider themselves to be just a little bit better than average public speakers. This makes me laugh because obviously then average is above average, which brings it back down to average. And we've leveled the playing field again. But all the pastors think of themselves just a little bit above average. And I thought, yeah, that's, I want to be that. I want to be really good because I've got this drive in me that says I've got to be the best. I don't know if anybody else, can connect with this, but I got to be the best. I got to be really good, better than others, to give myself an identity of, yeah, I'm really cool and worthy of love and good enough and acceptable and all that kind of stuff. Is it just me, or is it related? There's a hand. Good, I got a couple hands. Thought I was starting to have 12-step group by myself. My name's Brian, and I'm a perfectionist.
Hi, Brian.
I receive my validation from being perfect. Hallelujah. Travis, I think we need more caffeine today. I'm really trying, and it's just, there's a good small group right here. Thank you so much. They're with me, and everyone's like, he's out today. Look at him.
Don't get embarrassed.
Bring in the coffee. And I'm sitting there going through this process, thinking this, and I suddenly realized, it's like Spirit spoke, and God said, Brian, you are so valuable to me. You were good enough, more than good enough, because I chose you. And it doesn't matter how good you speak. That's not your identity. That's not your significance. That's not the awesomeness of who you are. And the sense of freedom that came with that. For me, this is, I know this because I have come to know God. And I've come to know that God loves me deeply as I am and finds me awesome and delightful. As I have come to know that, I have now been able to receive what I need for life. To know that I'm significant. To know that I'm valuable. I don't know what it is that you beg God of. God, if you would give me this. More than an RV and a Suburban. But God, if you would give me this, my life would be complete. Because I'll take having a sense of identity, or a sense rather of place above getting my Suburban to take my family out. It needs to be four-wheel